Hey, Bubba Lubba.
Hi.
Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today ended up being, I think, a high of 71. So we decided to do a fall cleaning because it's been so freaking hot that you weren't motivated to do much of anything. And I brought Grandma up here and put her to work. And so between the four of us, let me show you, let me take you into the camper real quick. Now, it was pretty trashed in here, but like I said, it's just been so freaking hot that, you know, that was pretty good back there, but we cleaned up here. And actually, here's what I wanted to show you back here, where the kids' room was, which was a complete disaster. It's much, much better now. So, yeah, so that's cleaned up, which is nice, and it's all set. And so Mom was working out here, and I came out and helped her out here. And then I was working in the house, and I'll show you what we were working on here.
Alright, you still going?
Huh?
You still going?
Yes.
Oh.
Say hello.
Hi.
So Heather's gonna wash the dishes. The way we wash the dishes, I'm not sure if anybody was curious on how we do this.
They're probably not. Who cares about doing dishes? I sure don't.
Well, right now we're still bringing our water in, so we put the drains in, and then we wash, and then we have this as the rinse water, rinse them and then dry them, and that's how the dishes are done for right now. Or maybe I'll do a video on that. If you guys are interested, let me know if you want to see a video on how we do the dishes. Heather looks very excited because she will be the demonstration model. So what we did is I cleaned up things in here, got things all ready here. Winter's coming, so
Where's the dad's room?
you can just leave it right there for right now. Okay, yeah, Heather, go ahead and take it. Thank you, honey. So I got this all cleaned up, and I moved this table over into the corner here and got that area cleaned up. I actually put that's fine. Put the air conditioner on top for right now, and pack some other stuff away on top, and kind of open this up more. Just like I said, just trying to get more organized. Went grocery shopping yesterday, so we got our tomatoes, some apples, some cucumbers, a couple bananas. There was more. I ate one already. Some peaches. So we got the good healthy stuff too. So we were eating that, and just trying to get things organized. You know, it has been so brutally hot that the motivation has just not been there. So with today being cooler, it was definitely a much nicer day to get things squared away and cleaned up. So that's what we were doing inside, getting both the camper and the house cleaned up today. And so it's definitely much nicer. You have to grab the other one too, honey.
Which one?
The one in my room. There's another one in my room.
Is it full?
Yes. So take them both.
Didn't you just bring your laundry back? How do you
Heather,
have that much clothes?
Go. I'm on video talking. Go.
And they love to see me too.
Yes, they love you. So, anyway, so then like I said, I put a tarp over the top of the wood pile here for right now. We will be adding more to it, so it's just a matter of just taking the tarp off, adding to it, and then covering it back up again. So, but I just, you know, we've been getting some rain, so I wanted to make sure that was covered up. So one of the things I wanted to talk about real quick here today was living off grid. Okay, one of the things, it's like, you know, I've had a lot of people ask me about, you know, living off grid. Is it harder to live off grid than be on the grid and all this type of stuff? And absolutely yes, it is. Okay, there's a lot more work entailed, but even though there's more work entailed, it is much more gratifying because you're doing something for yourself. Like getting the wood and working on wood, you know, you're working towards helping yourself out so you can stay warm for the winter, you know. And so that's rewarding in itself in that aspect. And, you know, just it's not having that monthly bill is nice. And I wanted to bring this up real quick because I've had a couple of people comment And I don't, I don't know what the intelligence level is when they make these comments, but I'll go ahead and bring this up. Somebody was like, well, you're only saving like $12 a month by using solar. No, not really, because, my gas and electric bill when I lived in Rochester, um, it averaged out to about $200 a month, 2 to 250 a month. Sometimes in a winter, depending on how cold the winter was. I mean, I can remember one January, we had a $500 gas and electric bill. So no, it is definitely much cheaper in the long run. It's an investment, and the investment will pay itself back to be off the grid. I mean, here's the thing, guys. If you look at what your monthly bill, the line charge alone, the charge that they charge you for the line from the street to your house, I think is $14.95 a month. If I may be wrong on that, but I believe that's what it was here. It was $14.95 a month just having that gas coming into your house, okay? But if the pipe broke from between your house and the street, you had to pay for it, okay? So how's that work, right? You're paying that money every month for what? Nothing. And then the taxes every month. There was this tax, that tax, the other tax. Look at your bills. You'll see all the tax. Add that up, okay? So it all adds up. We don't have those monthly expenses anymore, which is nice. And so, and yes, solar's an investment, and it takes, a lot of work and money, and you do what you have to do. But the thing is, I like the freedom of it. I like the fact that if the power grid goes down, I'm still going to have power. And there's power outages all the time. I mean, we have them up here, when we lived in Rochester, we had them all the time. I mean, it would be some drunk would hit a telephone pole and the power would be out for like 12 hours, and you sat around there with your thumb in your butt waiting for the power to come back on. Or a snowstorm would come in and knock the power lines all down, and you'd be out of power for 10 days or something like that. I mean, it's happened up here, okay? The beauty of what I have with my system is that I don't have to worry about that because I will still have power no matter what, okay? So that's why I do what I do. I will continue to revamp my system, meaning my next things are basically going from 1,500 watts to 3,000 watts. That's my goal. But I'm looking at another $2,000 to get those panels. So I'm going to have to wait for right now. That's just kind of how it has to go. But we'll get those panels. When my taxes come back and I get my state taxes back, I plan on buying more solar panels. I don't get my income tax back because I still owe the IRS money. So they take that, but that's okay. I mean, I'm like 2 years away from being good with the IRS. But anyway, it's living off grid is absolutely a wonderful thing. I enjoy it. It's much more peaceful. The stress is not there. When your bills are a lot less and you don't have I mean, is everybody still paycheck to paycheck? Sure, because now my property's paid for, but I still have my building payment. But here's the beauty of my building payment. I have 25 more payments to go. I think that's where I'm at. I think I'm at 25 payments to go. So in 2 years, my building will be completely paid for. We've put probably $10,000 to $11,000 into the inside of it, bringing it to where it's at right now. So, I mean, again, it's an investment, but it wasn't a 30-year mortgage. It was 3 years, for the building. So, well worth it. It's a nice little home for us. We don't need anything big and extravagant. And we still have the camper that we utilize, probably 9 months out of the year. So, and that's a 37-foot camper on top of that. So, I mean, we got, and then I have this building, and then I have the other building, So, I mean, I have places to put stuff and store stuff and have things organized. And, that's a good thing. So, anyway, that's what, I just wanted to touch base with you guys on that. Today, like I said, today was basically cleaning up day, getting things squared away because we finally had a cool day. I mean, yesterday was 90 degrees. It was brutally hot again. It just sucks the life out of you. You guys in the South know what I'm talking about because you guys have been dealing with it way more than we have. But this has been a very, very hot summer for up here. We're not used to it. So, to have a day like today where it's 70 degrees, it is absolutely awesome. And even with doing 70 degrees and doing the cleanup, I was sweating my butt off. So, what does that tell you? Anyway, guys, let me jump off of here for now. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Today is Sunday, September 11th. Wow. 9/11. So 15 years ago today, too, the Twin Towers went down. That doesn't seem like it's that long already, but it is. But, you know, that's amazing. I just reflect on that for a second. I hadn't really thought about that. But anyway, yeah, that was a crazy day. My ex-wife was pregnant with the twins. Came out of the bathroom. I was living in an apartment. The towers got hit. The first plane had hit at that point, and they were showing it live on TV. And I remember watching it going, oh my God, what a horrible tragedy. And then while we were watching that, the second plane came in and hit the second tower. And then you knew it wasn't an accident, you know. So horrible, horrible loss of life. Terrible, terrible day. I didn't even think about it until right now. Anyway, so I hope everybody has a good day. Remember, kiss the ones you love them, hug them, kiss them, tell them that you love them, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. You know, 9/11 is a great reminder of that. Those people went to work thinking, I'm just going to go do my 8 hours and go home. And a lot of people's lives were changed forever. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Prepper Nurse went out for now.